Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Coletrain Interviews. I'm your host, Coletrain. Thank you so much for joining us right here once again for the Coletrain Interviews. And today we are sitting down with the Dino Man with the 4 zeros. That's what I used to call him back then because
Woo!
I was like, why does he have 4 zeros in his name? I didn't know. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Colt?
I am doing awesome. It is so good to see you finally on the Coletrain Interviews. You asked for this interview, personally requested.
It's been a while. I asked for a while too. I
You
was like,
did
yo,
ask for a
you gotta get
while.
me on. It's been like 2 months.
It has been that long.
It's
Wait, has it?
around there. It
Probably,
might
it
be.
probably has been 2 months. Well, look, man. We're in the height of production for WrestleMania season. We got a lot of things going on. That's probably why it took so long.
Who cares?
This man is running two universe modes at the same time. It's great. I love it. Fun time. Speaking of universe mode, we're gonna talk about universe mode war. Um, I would love to get some stories from that. Also, I want to talk about the previous universe mode wars because you were part of one of them, and I want to hear your perspective on how that one went as well. So we got a lot to talk about today.
Let's go.
First
Wait, I
off,
wasn't part of
man,
one of them.
you was a part of one of them.
I know the one I'm a part of now, but I'm a part
Yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah. You were a part of another one too. I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna see if you remember.
All right.
Um, all right. So first off, let's get into it. Let's talk about your YouTube channel. Why did you make that YouTube channel, and what's the story behind that?
All right. So I started it because I guess I always wanted to do something with media, and I would always watch these YouTubers, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I could do that because it's something I enjoyed. I enjoyed watching them, like seeing how they react, and I was thinking maybe I could do that when I get older. Probably expand more, make it like a job, not like YouTube, but work in other fields and all that. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should try and start. I started out only working from my phone. I didn't have a computer, didn't know anything about editing. I just said, let me record one take. We're sending it out. So that's what I used to do. And then as I started looking, experiencing more, then I started editing from the phone. Then when I got the PC, I worked on the PC a little bit. And now you see some of the newer videos that I post every 9 months.
No. Seriously, it is every 9 months.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
So you basically just wanted to do something with media. So
Yeah.
in the future, are you looking to have a career centered around
I'm
YouTube with
looking
media and
for,
stuff?
yeah, so it'd probably be either video editor. I would love working with cameras. I do that at school sometimes.
Okay.
Even like, I guess a goal of mine would be to work on a movie because I'm very
Okay.
big in movies. So
I could
I
I
would
could
love,
definitely see that.
yeah, I mean, I would love to either edit. I would love to write, even though I wasn't really that big with writing. I guess as I've gotten older, I like to write stuff. I don't really post this, but like I love to write what I would do for an upcoming movie, or if this movie were to come out, how I would write it. Try to get my opinion out there. I don't know. I started working with some more stuff, so I've just been doing my own thing basically.
Could you possibly be an author, like write somebody's like life story or possibly your life story?
Maybe down the line, we'll see. We'll see how we get there.
Because I would love for you to sit down and Dino Man write my life story. I sit down for like 3 hours and talk about me. That would be good. That,
Just
that, that
write
would
it
be
all.
great.
Just write
I
it all down.
just throwing things out there. Put
Yeah.
sell it out, sell it out there. You get half the cut. And I, that
Ooh, money. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
money. So with wrestling. So when did you start watching wrestling?
So I started watching wrestling very early. So I would say 2008 when I started watching it. I was very young at the time, so I got scared. Like it was bad. I saw the Undertaker. Game over. I
Wait,
had SmackDown versus Raw 2008. I would be playing that game as well. Undertaker would come out. Game was over. I would shut that thing off so quick. I was terrified of that man. Then as I started getting, one day it was like a Monday. I just put it on, and I remember the one match, and I just started watching it. It was Big E versus Curtis Axel for the Intercontinental Championship. Watch that. Watch Big E beat Curtis for the title, and I just had it on ever since. Never turned it off ever again. So
So
that's
so so you became an avid fan because of Big E and
because
Curtis
of Big
Axel.
E and Curtis Axel, baby.
Wow. Wow. So 2008 you said that's really like when I really started to get into it. You know, I always tell the story. I started watching in '07.
Beat me by a
The
year.
Royal Rumble was my first show I watched, and then like I said, same similar to you, The Undertaker scared the living hell out of me.
Uh,
But I became a fanboy of him like the next year because of that Edge match. So that's very interesting. So you got on YouTube. I understand that you like when you first started, you say you was from your phone or whatever.
yeah.
What got you into the universe mode scene?
I guess I guess it's a little weird thing. So I would watch Gorham Perkins, Brendan Plays, all of them, and I'd see how they do it. And then I was like, you know what? When I was watching Gorham Perkins, I'd realize they would just have fun with it, make a couple matches, have fun, send it out. Like, so I was like, you know what? Maybe I should start doing that, because then I found out how to like record clips on Xbox. So I was like, you know what? Let me take this, download the clip from my phone, put it together, bam, make the match. So that's how it first started. Then I was like, I should live stream it. And then the live streams are terrible. I had to do that from my phone too. And then
wait. You live stream universe mode from your phone at one point
woo,
Me too.
Yeah, but I had to zoom it in, and then I didn't want people to see me, so I like laid down when I was commentating it. And I was like, look at that. And I would always check the stream. I was like,
man, I remember I had a LeBron James shoebox, and I used to put my phone on the LeBron James shoebox. I had to go in there, and I put the phone on, and I had my little headphones on because I thought I was like an actual commentator, right? And then I used to just live stream the matches. It was so bad. I don't even think I have the videos on the channel no more.
No, mine are still up. If someone ever wants to go watch them, they can go.
They're fully deleted, gone, not here anymore. I don't want to see it ever again in my life. No.
Some of those are the best moments.
Well, I know they're the best moments. That's why I kept the live stream error videos up because, well, obviously I have to because it's history. And it also shows how far we have come, you know, as a channel and as a media company. Like we started from the bottom and now we're up here doing our thing and having fun with it, you know? So that's a really funny thing that you started with the phone and stuff, and I had that story too. So you now you're currently doing like recording or trying to record.
Yeah, so I currently do recording. No more of the live streaming thing. I think I did it one time recently. It was bad. So I only do recording. I'm starting to work with highlight reel and working with put in the music in. I'm trying my best. If you watched the Raw, I'm sorry because that was terrible, but we're working. We're working.
Yeah, you know, it's a work in progress, I would say. You know, whenever you really get into it, and when like I'm still finding ways to improve, even at this, you know, time period in my universe modes and stuff like that. So always set out to be improved. Now, I know you said you had a funny story of how you found this channel. Could you tell the people that?
Oh man, yeah. So I guess one day I joined this Discord server. Am I allowed to say his name?
Yeah. You can.
All right, cool.
Say his name.
So his name was the Prototype Knight, and he would live stream his universe mode. I had won a match. I'll give it to the whole. I'll get to the whole beginning. So I won a triple threat to be on his main show. So since that, I was like, "Oh, do you have a Discord?" I joined it. Then one day I was just looking at his thing, and I saw Cole's name there, and I was like, "You know, let me click on it." He had a YouTube channel. I was just clicking on everybody's. Then, as I click on his thing, I'm watching one of his videos. It's one of the live stream ones. Then I click on his account again, and he's live streaming a newer universe mode. So I decide to click on the live stream and say, yo. And as I do that, Cole goes, new guy, pauses the whole live stream and everything to say hi, goes in the comments, all that. And then from that point on, I joined almost all the time. I took a little bit of a break, but then I came back It was.
Wait. Did I really say new guy?
It had to be something like that because you got hyped. You were like, "Hey, how's it going?" And you paused the whole game. I was like, "Oh wow, like special treatment for the new guy." Woo!
This had to be like what 2018, I
It
think.
had to be. I think it was in your 20.
Because what was that? That was WWE 2K. What?
Probably
What
19. I think it was either 18 or 19. It had to be 19 because you had Velveteen.
Yeah, Velveteen. So I remember. I think I remember that stream. Whenever you showed up, because back then, and y'all probably heard back then, or y'all might have heard somebody came in the room, with a little like I had a little introduction, but y'all might have heard it or might not, because I know I got the little noise cancellation thing in there, so it might just been my voice projecting. But if you heard background sounds, that was, my mother came in my room real quick. But really back then, I used to just stream, and they used to like, this was the stupidest thing on my part. I used to stream on Sundays, so everybody was in my house on Sunday. So typically a lot of people come over here on Sundays, and I wanted it to, my universe mode, to feel like real life, where you have a Sunday pay-per-view or whatever, and you live stream it. And I never started on time. Dinoman could attest to this, and he's a living witness to this. I never started my live streams on time. Never. I remember when YouTube had DMs, it used to be Dinoman, Sammy Talks, Ken SJ. All of them used to message me over and over again, be like, "Cole, where's the stream? Why you're not live? You said you're going to be live at this time. Where you at?" Never started on time.
It's always
never did.
5-10 minutes after. Even like at one point it was like an hour after. You were like, "Yeah, sorry guys," and you made the matches quicker because you had like a bedtime at one point. So you were just rolling through the matches.
I remember that one time I had a test to take that Monday morning, and we started so late, and we were at the 4-hour mark. I'll never forget. It was the quickest main event I've ever done. I still to this day have ever done in CTP history. That match was 3 minutes long. It was in and out finisher 1, 2, 3. I cut the stream off, went to sleep. Yeah, guys. The train had a bedtime at one, but that's how young I was doing this, people. That's how young I was. I had a bedtime. I had to be in the bed at a certain time period of the night where I could not stream. Yes, yes, people. And this is the funniest thing ever, man. I remember when Dinoman showed up. It was. Never forget. Velveteen Dream was in the ring. I will never forget this. He was making his entrance, and Dinoman came in. He said, "Yo, what's up? I'm new here." And I genuinely did say,
"New guy.
It's a new guy." And I was so excited because, not many people was in the live stream that day. So when he showed up, I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm so excited." I told him make sure he likes it. I did my little typical drivel.
Yeah, you had to like, subscribe. You had to like make sure you share this. I was like, man, I'm getting this special treatment already.
So yeah, and then YouTube DMs were around at the time. So he found my YouTube DM thing, and he DM'd me and said, "Hey, are you taking people for call?"
Oh,
and
no.
I'll never forget. So then, like, at the time, we only had like KJ Jones, Coletrain Jr., Samuel Lewis, and them folks in there. And the call division wasn't that big at the time. So I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I asked him, "What's your call name?" And he said, "It's Dinoman." I said, "What?"
Kept the same thing. I said, "I'm rolling with this name till the day I die."
So I asked him, Can you send me a picture of him?" So this dude, Dinoman, had a Kevin Owens WrestleMania shirt on with some Tyson Kidd.
The Tyson Kidd pants. Can't get rid of them.
Tyson Kidd pants, y'all. And he had these like little boots or whatever. I don't know who boots they were.
They were a part of his attire.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, okay. And I was like, okay. So I say, send me the hashtags. He was like, well, I'm one of Knight's calls, because Knight is a prototype Knight dude. That's where he first started in call at. And I just went to the hashtag. I downloaded him. The rest was history. So after I got him, and I never get. I think this is around when like big people like Gabe and J Dog and them started watching. So they were talking like, oh, they said in the chat one time, here comes Kevin Owens 2.0.
Yeah, I got roasted every time I showed up.
He was like, somebody said this was Kevin Owens' long lost son. Man, he got roasted so bad during those days. It was so bad.
Oh, I got Kevin Owens wannabe, bootleg Kevin. It was bad. I just got roasted for the shirt. It was only the shirt.
It was only the shirt. Everybody said, "Hey, the tights are fine," but you also had Kevin Owens' entrance. That what you messed up at. You had Kevin Owens' entrance going down the ring, and then you had his theme song too. Because I remember.
No, I had Billionaire. That theme, it's the 2K one. I had Billionaire for it. And I remember that my first match, because you were like, yeah, and I remember you're like, we paid
no money,
a lot of money for him. We're giving him the big bucks, so we better see something.
Yeah, yeah. And I was, because whenever he debuted, I was like, this guy is one of the hottest free agents in wrestling. He's made of money. He's a multi-millionaire. So I treated you like a big deal, and I actually played them. Because I was live streaming, so I had played the Billionaire song on my phone. Have you got my money? What? And then you walked out with the swag, and he was like, you tilted your head up and down.
I think, and then you hit my finisher, and I went to the top rope just to hit like a little splash, and then that's how I won the match. It wasn't even my finishing move. You were like, just go to the top. You were whoop, and then that's how I won. He was like,
and then somebody said that's a powerful elbow.
Yeah.
he just hit an elbow, and then he won the match. And then the funny part was you didn't show up again for 3 weeks.
No, because I had won. I think I beat Pete Dunne. It was in that Project X or so. No, Project Champa match. Why did I say Project X? Project Champa match.
It was the Project Champa match. Yep.
And then I lost. I didn't even get a pin. I lost. I had no falls. It was bad. And then I never showed up until like 2 more months.
It was so bad. He got in the Project Champa match because everybody was a fan of Dinoman, the character. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait to see Dinoman and Tommaso Ciampa. He beat Pete Dunne in his debut. Yeah, he was. I treated him right. Big deal. Got to the Project Ciampa. Right. Tommaso Ciampa hit like 2 or 3 moves on you, and he pinned you.
Yeah, it was over. I just did not get up
because I didn't control you because the CPU had you. So
that's how I knew I lost, by the way. Once he said what you weren't controlling me, I was like, it's over. I'm not winning.
I was like, the CPU had him, and Ciampa hit like 3 moves on him, and he just 1, 2, 3, and then he just disappeared for 2 months.
I never showed up.
then when he came back, he was like, he came back and he had red smoke, had a red shirt on with some white lettering on, black tights. And he was like, he said, 2 months ago, I lost to Project Ciampa, but it's time for a change. It's time for the DWO, baby. Dino World Order. Yep.
Yo, the thing was terrible. It wasn't even a group. It was just for me. And then no one joined it. I lost. It was supposed to be. I heard that it was supposed to be.
Yes, it was supposed to be a group of people that he was going to assemble because Tommaso Ciampa was on his all-time run, and I really wanted to continue the Dinoman and Ciampa feud. Man, possibly have Dinoman win the belt. But my uncle said, yeah, I don't think, he told me that's not a good idea because
get this jabroni out of here.
Yeah, he was like, so you're gonna have him create a group just to beat Ciampa, like so everybody else wasn't qualified to beat Ciampa. It was just this random guy that came back after 2 months. You're gonna have him beat Ciampa at SummerSlam, and he was like, "No, don't do that." So I was like, "Okay, fine. We'll just have him just have the DWO." And I was like, I want to put it with members. And my uncle said, "No, let's just have him stroke his ego." And he was like, "He's all by himself. This is the Dino World Order. Whatever he says goes." I said, "Okay, cool." But you were supposed to have members, but then it never really like translated into members.
This is a good question. Who were the members supposed to be? If you had to put 2 members, who were they?
So this is early season 6. So the plan was to have you, it was gonna be like 2 calls you were gonna have and like 2 regular people that I was gonna debut.
Little debut.
Yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of people that like mid carders or whatever, and y'all are gonna come together and basically take over Raw, and like when all y'all was gonna have a championship. So there was gonna be a woman in the group, and I remember I had Mia Yim with you. Yes, Mia Yim. Yes, Mia Yim was gonna be with you. I had 2 calls, like I said, 2 calls with you. This is going to be Brian Azul Jr. Yeah, remember Brian Azul? Yeah. So Brian Azul Jr. was going to be with you, and then I had Apollo Crews. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't genuinely know why.
We'll take
Azul Jr. and Apollo Crews and Dinoman in the same group. Why Cole? Don't ask me. Squad. Look, y'all, don't ask me. Okay, look, listen. This was. I didn't know what I was doing at the time. Anyway, and then I had a woman. I was gonna have a woman in there. I think I said Bianca because I wanted Cruz and Bianca in there because I was massive fans of those. So I think I was gonna put Bianca Belair in there too. And then Bianca was gonna be the Raw Women's Champ, and then Cruz was gonna be the World Champion, and then you were gonna win the United States Championship. And then Brian Azul Jr. He was gonna win at the time it was called the. I forgot what I called the creators. I think I always called it the Creators World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, I think it was.
The Creators World Heavyweight Championship. He was gonna Brian Azul Jr. was gonna beat Samuel Lewis for it and win the belt. So all of y'all by the end of the season, like Royal Rumble time, like around the 8-hour Rumble, all of y'all were gonna be champions.
Not the 8-hour Rumble. Oh no!
So going into WrestleMania, Cruz is going to have the belt. Bianca's going to have a belt. You're going to be United States champion. Saying that this is the Dino States of America and all that stuff.
Oh,
I have planned it out
the whole thing. Ah man.
Yeah, but then like the reason why it didn't happen because I met J&W, I met J Dog, and started getting people to help me book the shows, and then
they said this idea is terrible.
I remember. I don't think J&W remembers this, but if he's watching this, I straight up. And I cannot make this up. I pitched this to him. I said, "What about the Dino?" Because I like I said, I was new to booking calls, so I really know nothing about car wrestling and stuff like that. At least in the context of having them with real people. I sent him all the members of the Dino World Order. He told me straight up, "Don't," in all caps, and he put a period. And I said, "Okay." Never happened. Scrapped everything. You showed up for a couple weeks. You were in the Creators Tournament. You lost. You lost in the second round, and then you never didn't do anything for a couple months after that until the Royal Rumble. Well, you were supposed to be in the Rumble, but that got cut too. So yeah, until So that's basically the story of your call.
So justice for Dino. # justice for Dino.
Justice for Dino, or now he's called Damien now, Damien Mouse.
Dinos. That's where it all went downhill.
Dino, but like now you're rebranded. Now you're Damien Mouse. Now you got your new look and everything's good. It's gonna be fun. I think next season's gonna be your season, man. I think that's gonna happen.
We hope.
We can only hope, man.
I just want to point out, I almost had with speaking of like next season, I almost had four. I had the whole thing. Remember when we did that one live stream, and I was like, "Oh, 4-belt Dino," and then I started challenging for belts. I remember I went over to J&W's company at the time. I remember I ran in on them. I almost, I fought for the belt over there, and then the whole season got cut, so I never had my shot. But I had a whole thing going and saying 4-belt Dino. So when I come back on this channel, I would have 4 belts. Didn't win 1 belt when I came back. It was so bad. I lost one, and I came back and said, well, it's over. I don't know what to do now. The whole season got cut.
And the funny thing is, like, that wasn't planned at all.
No, I improv that the whole way. The second I joined,
improvise. And then Super Kick told me, he was like, man, we should really get him as a booker one day. And I was like, what you talking about booking? What?
But because
Dino Man don't book wrestling. What are you talking about? Yeah, me and expert LOL at the time. We have both had put laughing memes at the time.
And look where I am now.
No, and then look, and that was like 6.5 months later.
Now I'm here.
We hired you 6.5 months later. It's so funny, man. That was really, really funny.
Oh man.
Yeah. Speaking of Universe Mode War, now you probably don't remember this one, but you were a part of one of the original Universe Mode Wars. You were actually on a team with me and Sammy Talks.
Was I? Yes.
So remember that YouTube had the DMs, right?
Yeah.
It was
oh, now I do remember it now. I remember because I think I joined it one time, said something, and then I never opened it again. Now I remember. I remember.
Yes. So it was me, Sammy Talks, and you on the team booking. Yeah. It was Monday Night Raw. I remember Core. Do you remember Core? The Core guy?
Maybe not, probably not. Want to know.
Yeah, so Core, he was on East. We had ECW at the time. It was ECW. He booked that, and then J&W was doing SmackDown. That was that series. And you were booking, and I was like, these guys so unserious. Because you remember you said like you pitched one thing and didn't talk for the rest of the series until I canceled it. He was like, oh man, I missed this. Well, I was like, where the hell you was at the last 3 months? He was like, things got hectic. I forgot. I was like, oh my God. How do you forget? And you said, well, you told us, guys, I got notifications on for this show, and this channel, So you had notifications on and you still forgot.
And I just never opened them.
Never freaking opened it. Sammy Talks was pitching things. Oh, it was so bad. Oh man. Look, and Sammy, look, if you're watching this, no ill will, man. But we had trials and error with the Universe Mode War. I'm being honest, man. It was some rough times. Really was. So now you're here in 2023.
Running it back.
Member, finally.
Finally.
After years of begging me. You wanted to join for years. You're finally here. How does it feel?
It feels great. I'm gonna get close. It feels great.
Really?
It's an honor to carry the CTP name with CTP Dino.
Look, you got to put it in your in
Twitter bio.
Your Twitter bio.
Twitter bio.
Listen. You see, Expert got all CTP on his. You could put Dino CTP. I don't know. Put something on there. CTP Dino. Yeah. You find some. You gotta listen. We gotta get that CTP thing trending one day, man. I would love to see just my timeline just filled with just tweets about me. That's a dream right there, man.
That is a dream.
I like imagine opening up Twitter and people are talking about your YouTube and talking about your channel, and you just see constant tweets about your show. That right there is peak. You see, I know it happened one time with Projax WrestleMania. He had that happen one time, and then Murph said he had it happen one time too. And you see that's just things that as a YouTuber you dream about, having those moments where, man, I really have my YouTube talked about on different social media platforms. That's why whenever people DM me and say that they enjoyed something, or they telling me to keep up the good work, or they've been watching for years, they see the quality improve, they see me getting better at things slowly but surely, and having new ideas for the channel. uh it really is an honor to see the things, because you know that, oh, people actually care about what you're putting out. I just had somebody last night on Discord text me, said he's ready for another interview. Like, he said he loved the interview series, he wants to see more. So I mean, ask and you shall receive. That's what I do with my fans. If I want to see something, I make an effort, well, if it's in my will, to do it. And I was ready to bring the interview series back anyway. So I was like, well, I mean, it's coming back anyway soon. So I'm just going to tell them, well, just keep notifications on. You'll see it, So that's something that I really want to see with the Universal Award, with CTP, just flow of tweets down, people talking about the show. That would be an awesome dream come true. How does it, like, so you've been booking ECW this entire year?
I've been booking after Living Dangerously. So
like living dangerously. So technically, your writing actually starts
next
with episode
next
5,
show. Yeah.
the next show, which is currently in production right now. Um, you feel good. You like the process. You like the CTP process. It's a good process. You feel like
It's a
you
good
know better,
process.
know more things now.
I feel like me booking has, I guess, improved as well, because I remember it also helps me with my universe. Not a little flood, not a little self promotion here, but like if you looked at mine, I have no direction. I put people in matches and say, yep, that's something. So with this, I guess it helps me improve story wise and logic wise to book, which I think that's a plus. But otherwise, it's been pretty fun and good and fun again.
Absolutely. It's been, a really, really fun time. And that's the goal, is to train you, to make you better at your stuff, and obviously produce content that's great for us. And at the end of the day, to get you on the main series whenever it's that time as well. That's the entire goal and point of the Universal War, is to continue to train people to get them to that next level. So I'm really glad that it's benefiting you in a positive way and you are enjoying the process. So now let's move on now. Your music.
No.
Talk
No,
about
no.
the story. I know I need an explanation, and I have been waiting years for this explanation. Okay.
Oh, no.
Talk about the story of Beef Testosterone. How did that come to play, Dino Man? I need an explanation. I've been waiting 4 years for it.
All right. Let me explain. So I decided one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to make some music. This is way before Beef. I have a bunch of songs before it. But I was like, you know what? Let me start making music, whatever. I did it as a joke, whatever. Then I found a beat one day, and I'm like, I remember I was like going to bed, and then I was like, I was like, Beef, Testosterone. And I was like, as I was going to the thing, I was like, I'm making that a song as a joke. It was all supposed to be a joke. I took the whole character from Moist Critical. He had a whole UFC series. So I was like, you know what? Like, Beef Testosterone was the character's name. I took it, made the song about it. Next thing you know, for the next 2 years, people would be singing that and coming up to me in my school, only saying that. Like, they wouldn't say hi. They're like, Beef Testosterone. I'll be like, oh my God.
Wait. You never said that people came over to you in school. Now I know I reacted to both because you begged me. I was doing Coletrain Reacts way before Coletrain Reacts became a thing. on live stream, and I was like reacting to you guys' music. I remember I did J&W's music. J&W made music. Gabe made music, and I would listen to you guys' music. I know Ken Ass made music too, and Dino, you kept begging me. He said,
For beef.
Cole, I need you to react to Beef Testosterone. And I was like, what? What the hell is Beef Testosterone? I didn't know what it was. So like I don't know who it was, but someone watched it and said it was the greatest thing that they've ever watched in their life. It was the funniest thing that they watched that year. Period. Man. And I said, okay, now I gotta watch this. So I remember it was a Saturday night, and I had just finished up everything for CTP writing and finished everything for school and stuff. And I said, let me react to this because I want to get it out the way because Sundays are typically hectic. So I sat down. I had my little iPad, my poor iPad, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember the iPad days, but my iPad's that poor iPad's gone now. It lasted a long time. That iPad lasted 10 years straight working, and it's finally now, on his last legs and not working anymore. So I need to get a new iPad. That I need to really invest in. But I had my iPad, I had the music on. I had my phone. Now I remember I didn't even have this current phone. I think I still had my iPhone 7, I think, or some iPhone 7 or 8. I don't know which one I had, and live streaming or whatever. And then so funny. I put the video on. He said, doom, 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 doom. Yeah. Doom, doom. Do. Then it went, yeah, they call me Dinoman. They call me Dinoman. Yeah, they call me Dinoman. They call me
so bad. It was so bad.
I had tears coming down my eyes before he even said a single bar. I was laughing because I was already laughing because they call me Dinoman. They call me Dinoman. Because it sounded like you was walking in the background, like whenever you were saying it. Like he was struggling. They call me Dinoman. They call me Dinoman. Yeah, I was like, okay, they call you Dinoman. Oh my god, dude, I was laughing so hard. And then when he said Beef Testosterone, you look like Post Malone. Hey, I'm going to pay some college loans. You look like Kevin from Home Alone. I'm like, wait. So he looks like Post Malone. But then he looks like Kevin.
Kevin from Home Alone.
Home Alone. Oh my god, man. That is still the funny.
It's such a bad song. You shouldn't have brought it up. It's such a bad song.
Dude, my reaction was just pure comedy because I I literally danced to that song. Oh my god. I need to react to that on stream one day when I do that a Coletrain reacts. Oh my god, because I'm probably gonna do it like this for stream, so I could pull up like the background so you guys can actually see my reaction to it.
Oh no.
Oh my god, Dinoman. When I tell you, dude, I was dying laughing. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I almost woke up my sister. My sister sent me a text because it was like 8 or 9 at night when I watched that video. And she was like, "Can you please shut up? We got somewhere to go tomorrow."
I think I was away when I think I was like on a trip when that happened, and it was late over there too. I was trying to sleep, but I just wanted you to react to it. And I think I had like a hype man in the chat as well. Go, yeah, put this on, put this. Well, I didn't even mean for it. It was just, yo, play this song, and then you played it. Oh my god.
Oh, the entire chat was literally crying. Like they were all I just see was just laughing emojis for like 4 people. There were like 5 people straight were just laughing. There was like this is pure comedy. I said yes, yes it is. And I think is that still your most viewed video?
No. I think if we want to go video wise, I think it's probably 4.2K. If you want to go overall wise, I think it's like over 500,000 views.
Wow.
I think it got moved to a short because I remember like I posted it way before shorts, all but like when live streams are a separate category. And then I think when short shorts came out, they moved a lot of my older videos there, including that one. It was another embarrassing one. It was like a hop hop video. So I was like hop 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 like a buddy do it like that. That all I did with it. I did it with a Snapchat filter.
Did you?
Everything.
Wait. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Did you seriously do that? Oh my god, dog.
On a Snapchat filter, and I remember it was like early days of YouTube. I was like, I just want to post. And as I posted it, I kept getting comments. I think that video, it doesn't show dislikes, but it's over like 1,000 dislikes.
Oh my god.
It was the funniest video.
Yeah, Beef Testosterone Part 2 actually made the shorts thing. That's the one that got the shorts. The Part 1 was a little long. I was like, man, Part 1 got almost 2,000 views.
Really got the shorts.
Oh my god, man. I remember I commented, I said, I've never been so entertained by a song. I genuinely, I believe that there's no song on this planet that has made me laugh that much. Like I would, there's a few that made me laugh. The one Ken Ass made, I can't even say it here on video because it's that bad. I can't even repeat what that boy said in that he sung me a song. I can't say it because I might get demonetized. Just that bad. Oh my god, that one got me. I think you and Ice JJ Fish are the two people I have laughed at the most at a song.
I gotta make a song with him now.
Because he was like, there's something about this girl.
They can make my head on a twist. Like that's, girl. Oh my god, it's a classic.
I watched that so many times, man. I think, and I also like the "Why You Always Lying."
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So good. It didn't the fact that they like had remixed one of my favorite songs I always used to sing when I was growing up. It was the icing on the cake with that one. But oh man, so there's just, I don't even know, man. There's so many memories that we can just go over in this interview from like
too many
5 years, man. It's
too
just
many,
too freaking many, man. It's just what a ride it's been, man. I like.
I remember you were asking for Beef Testosterone 2 for so long. I think there's like a line just dedicated for you. I think I just name drop you in the song.
You did.
There's just a whole line just for you.
I remember when I reacted to Part 2, I was I was with my dad. Part 2 dropped and I said, "Oh my god, let me go get in the room by myself." I put that camera on so fast. I had to make sure my iPad was charged. I said, "Guys, it's here. It's that time, baby."
Beef Testosterone 2.
Part 2, man. And then he said my name. Y'all heard that? Y'all don't want to talk back to me. I was acting like a preacher. I said, he said my name. I was like, oh my god, y'all. I got name dropped.
in a Dinoman song.
In a Dinoman. So I told myself, I said, I'm famous, y'all. It's official. My name is in rooms that I'm not in. It's official, baby. I'm famous. I was genuinely so freaking happy. I said, Dinoman, we need more songs. I straight up said, we need more songs. I think I joked around and said, look, you should make Coletrain Jr.'s theme song for CCP.
Oh god.
I had told you that. I was like, man, you should make his theme song. And you were like, Cole, really? and never did it. Never did it at all. I was like, well, thank goodness you didn't do it at the time, because that would have been a disaster. Poor Coletrain Jr. would have came out, it would have been like, yeah.
Ooh. Coletrain Jr. song. It's like
Coletrain Jr. song. What? Yeah. Coletrain Jr. song. Yeah. I remember one time I did a live stream. You were there, and somebody said, "Man, you had said, Cole, you taking me to church?" Because I was just commentating, And then and somebody said, man, you speaking in tongues. It was a Sasha Banks match. I had said, yeah, y'all give me a yeah. I'm like, I had watched it back. I said, why did I do that? And then all you this was before LA Knight started doing the yeah. You know, the entire chat was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That Dynamite just leading the charge. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my! Don't even talk about the chats where I lead the. I remember there was one like Frog Splash. I remember I was like young, so my mind is stupid. I remember I said ribbit at one point, and I would just spam it. So you had at the end of the show, there was like 3 people just spamming ribbit in the chat. And you're like, what? Why is everyone spamming a ribbit like that? It was the funniest thing. It happened for like 5 streams, and you were like, all right, we have to stop this. It was like, all right.
I don't know. I remember you were there at the end of the season 5 Rumble when I had that botch.
There was a lot of botches.
No, this one was massive. You were there. You were like, okay, it's Dynamite. You like Dynamite for Royal Rumble or whatever, and Dynamite came out, and you got so mad because there were 2 KJ Jones that came out. And you were like, Cole, what the hell? How can he get 2 of them in the match? This is not fair.
I said he's cheating. He's cheating.
You was like, he cheated, Cole. He cheated. And then the funny part is both KJ Jones lost the match.
Yeah, he had 2 chances.
He had 2 chances and both of them lost. And so you and KJ going back. Kenneth was going back and forth in the chat. You were like L, and he was like he just kept saying words to you. Y'all were just arguing in the chat.
Yeah, we had a full-on argument over it. I was like, oh man, it was bad times in the live stream era.
Oh my god, man! And then you just hear me running in the background talking about I hate 2K19. This game never gives me different results. What? I'm breaking kayfabe. I was like, okay, Dolph Ziggler's not a main event level quality. Nobody wants to see Dolph Ziggler and AJ Styles. I'm just telling all my players and stuff. Like, oh my god. Because KJ was supposed to win the match. It was supposed to get the dream match. KJ Jones versus AJ Styles, and then KJ was going to be he was going to win the championship and bring back the world title or whatever. And because I was getting rid of, I used to call it the Strawberry Cupcake Universal Championship because nobody liked it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm not going to bring it back. KJ got there, didn't win the match. So I had to change plans. I had to figure out a way to manipulate him in the match because at the time I promised Ken as a WrestleMania main event, and he didn't win the Royal Rumble, so he had to. It was a triple threat: Ziggler, Styles, and him. And KJ is still he probably will go down in history as the shortest world champion in CTP history. Held the championship for a mere 24 hours, and he dropped it. He said he had an injury and he had to vacate the championship. He has never been in the main event since. and then we had a tournament, and that's when Velveteen Dream. That's when it all started right there. DREAM is.
I remember he had a whole the WrestleMania. He had the first. I think he had the first match, and it might have off on that. He had some type of Mania match. I don't know. It was something.
That was season 6. He had the opening match. That was his last match in the series. He has not been seen since. He's been teased. If you recall SummerSlam Night 2, you remember he was teased, but he has not been seen on TV since. But yeah, we're coming down to the end of our little interview, Dynamite. I got a few more questions for you.
Let's hear.
First off, man, where like in the next couple months, couple years, like where do you see yourself on YouTube and job wise and stuff like that? Like what's something like you want to accomplish in the next couple years?
Well, for YouTube wise, I guess I guess we'll go, and if we're talking about years, I guess 5K would be the goal. I'm a little bit over halfway to 3K right now,
Okay.
and that's going into last year of high school. So that's something else. Let's say video wise for it, I guess I have a lot more plans. I remember I took a break from YouTube. Like it just got boring to me. Like I wouldn't watch anything on YouTube. It was just it wasn't fun to me. So and it wasn't even like I was doing anything else productive. I was just playing. Like I was having fun. And then now I'm slowly starting to get back into it. Guess I'll announce it here. I do have 3 videos planned for this week of the recording. So I have 3 planned. But yeah, I guess we're slowly starting to go back to trying to regularly upload. Whether it's 1 month, a week, I guess we're looking for a week, but that's where we want to be. At least a week and gaining subs and viewers because my channel's dead, but it's how it is.
Okay. Do you have any plans to like continue your education to go into film school or something like that? Or
Yeah, probably.
okay, cool.
Excuse me, sorry.
No, you're fine. So yeah,
Too much laughing over here.
You got good goals. Bright future ahead of you. I'm looking forward to seeing the YouTube content expand because I mean, dude, you're funny as hell, man. Like
Thank you.
with the music, with the comedy, you can really make this a big deal and like diversifying your content. As you start to get bigger, that's gonna be something huge to brag about. That yeah, I got these audiences and they always show up for this and this and this and this and this. But yeah, I really like thank you for coming on. As we always have done, we're gonna have a rapid fire. Yeah. So
hold on. Can I say something before the rapid fire?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since you said the diverse, I'm gonna give a little shout out to my friend here. His name is Will. He had a whole channel, Will HD. I remember for a whole year until we stopped it, we would upload regularly. And you were saying diverse, because you said the funny part, which I thank you for. I remember we would always make videos. It was only like bits of funny games, or not funny games, but funny moments that we had when we were playing games. So I just want to give him a little shout out for that because if it wasn't for him, I probably would not be doing YouTube anymore. So, all right, let's go with the rapid fire.
Wow. Hey man, that's really cool to hear. And really I'm really grateful that you gave him that thing.
I had to. He helped me out. Listen, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be trying to make different type of YouTube videos. It would only be wrestling. I always wanted to do gaming, whether it was wrestling, sports. Now I guess I expanded it to movies. Like the next 2 movies I have on, they're about movies. So, But yeah, let's go with these rapid fire questions.
No, you're fine. Just you can talk. I mean, that's what the interview's for.
Let's talk then. Let's go.
It's podcast version. So I mean, they're gonna be okay. I mean, these always do pretty good anyway. You could share it to your server and stuff like that. So like I said, diversity is the best thing with your content because having a diversified content really helps you really gain more people and able to retain more people because people with the one niche thing and they find their niche, and when that niche dies off, a lot of people that does this as a living are in trouble. And that's something that you don't want to happen with your channel. Now, see, with me with YouTube, I'm not doing this for a living. I'm going to have, if anybody knows me, I am going to continue to expand this, and I'm going to have my own business, and I will be working a job as well within the field of tech and gaming. So this is not the only thing I am doing. I have other ways of income coming in, also working with YouTubers, and I'm getting paid for that as well. And etc. Like collabing as well. So that's with YouTube. That's why I don't really like. I that's why I do whatever I want. Basically, I make the
Yeah, I respect
content
it.
what that I want, and that's what you should start doing now at your size, because you don't want to have one niche. Because if that niche dies off, or somebody gets canceled from that niche, or your audience doesn't want to watch that niche anymore, you're in trouble. And that's what I have told people that are up and coming content creators, that want to do this for a living. You gotta have. I will recommend multiple channels if you really want. You're saying that this is going to be your income. This is how you're going to pay your rent, bills, support your family that you have, support yourself if you're alone, or your dog, cat, whatever, mama, granny. I don't know y'all business or whatever. If this is going to be your income, you need to have multiple channels if you're going to just stick to one niche, or you need to just do multiple things on one channel, whatever works for you, because you need to keep that money going. You have a threshold to hit whenever you get AdSense. If you don't hit that threshold, your check's not coming in the middle of that month, which means you won't be able to pay your bills. That's a thought that these YouTubers need to think about, and that's why I really, if you being a YouTuber is your dream, go for it, but always have a plan B. Always have a side job, side way to make money, side way to expand your business. Maybe sell merch, maybe do something, because I love YouTube, but if something happens where this platform goes, then what are half of these people going to do?
Exactly.
I don't.
It
I
could
don't.
be.
It could be
You could even throw
tomorrow.
an argument at TikTok too. What are half of those kids gonna do on TikTok if that thing goes? How many times have they been like thinking, "Oh, it's gonna be banned"? What are they gonna do?
See, look,
Half of them just dance.
I always said, if I got big on TikTok and I make a lot of money from TikTok, I was going to use that money to go to college.
There you
Simple
go.
as that. I was going to use that money to go to college and go in the STEM field. The reason why is, if TikTok falls, I have a 6-figure job right there.
There you
My
go.
my lifestyle will, obviously, if I'm making like $100,000 a month, yeah, my lifestyle gonna change dramatically if with the 6-figure job, but I'm still bringing home about $5,000-6,000 a month.
Yeah.
That's still enough to pay my bills. That's the point. See, that's what these TikTok influencers, Instagram people that do going into Instagram with businesses and advertising on there too. They need to like think about that when they get big. What's your plan B? Do you have a backup? Because social media can crash at any moment. We don't know. We can be disconnected like that. Then what are you going to do? What are you going to do to put money in your pocket? You got to think about that. You got to plan for that. And that's what I want to give advice to any new content creator, to any person that is coming in with YouTube and have aspirations of making money from it. Always have a plan B, because you never know. You really, really don't. And that's my little spiel for the end of this interview. Now, I don't have any more questions. We pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover. Do you have anything for me that you want to ask me personally before we get to
No,
rapid
no,
fire?
I'm just kidding. Nah, not really. I feel like we've talked a lot before that we've covered it.
Yeah,
So,
so all right, cool. All right, here we go. You guys know the rules. I got a timer set for 2 minutes. And when my timer goes off, that's when the rapid fire stops. So, let's see how many questions Dino Man can answer. Now,
what's the
these
record? What's the record?
we have had with the interviews, there's been 8 questions answered.
Oh my god, we gotta get past that. We gotta get past
Yeah,
8.
because a lot of people have read some of these. I read these questions to them, and they paused and they gave me long-winded answers. Your answers could be long. It could be however long you want it to be. Okay,
All right,
it's up to you.
got a speed run.
Premier Chat, keep tally of how many questions he answers, because I basically based this off the Premier Chat. So they say the record's 8, but I did go back and verify that. The current record holder is Mr. Super Kid Gaming.
Gotta beat him.
So it's 8.
Gotta
I
beat him.
will go back and verify that you broke the record, and then for the next maybe for the next interview, because I'm probably doing these back to back. I haven't decided yet, but I'm kind of another one coming up. So for the next interview, you'll find out if you broke it or not, because I'll go back and I'll watch the recording and make sure.
All right, here we go. I'm ready. I'm nervous now. Whew.
All right, chat. Premiere chat. This will be premiered. Y'all get y'all get y'all numbers ready. Here we go. All right, timer set. All right, let's go. Do you sleep naked?
No.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah.
How many girlfriends have you had?
2.
Do you have tattoos?
No.
Do you believe in fate?
No.
Are you a caller or a texter?
Texter.
When did you get your first kiss?
Ooh, what do you want to count? You want to count like elementary school? Because it was kind of on the lips, but we'll count.
Whatever one you want to count.
First grade. Who cares?
If you had a choice and you only could have one, what are you choosing? Clothes or shoes?
Clothes.
Would you rather work from home or the office?
Ooh, home.
What is one food that you cannot live without for the rest of your life?
Steak.
Tell me the weirdest joke that you've ever heard in your life.
Oh God. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this one.
But go ahead. Come on.
No, you gotta pass it. You gotta pass it. I can't.
Unfiltered.
Oh God. I can't say it. I can't say. I actually can't. It's bad.
You're going to type it in the chat. What's your last Google search?
Oh, hold on. I don't know. Let's check. Oh, Marvel: The Invasion Has Begun. It was a little credit scene that they had posted recently.
Who are you crushing on currently?
Who can't say? Can't say it.
What is the best part of your morning?
Oh, waking up.
What's your worst fear?
Drowning.
What is that thing you wish you want to change about how you live?
So one thing I want to change, like,
about your life right now. What's one thing you want to change?
I guess being at home. I don't know.
Okay, final 2. Who is your biggest fan?
My Will, probably.
5 seconds. What's your favorite quote?
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
All right, that's it. I think you got. I'm about to verify, but you did absolutely amazing with this one. I think this is probably our best one so far.
I had another one of those quotes. I fumbled. I was gonna say like the jokey one, like Avengers Assemble, but I fumbled on it. I know.
I figured you fumbled on you. I was like, I'm surprised he didn't give me a Marvel one.
Fumbled.
Gave us a JFK one. That's a classic right there.
It is.
But man, I love the rapid fire because you get to learn more about the person that you're interviewing.
Exactly.
But yeah, thank you so much, Dinoman, once again for coming on the Coletrain Interviews. It has been a pleasure this last hour to talk to you. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe down below. The next interviewer is going to be, he's an interesting one. So it's gonna be a fun one. But I appreciate Dinoman once again. Be sure to check out his channel. The link will be in the description down below. Also, pin comment. Go subscribe. Check out the Universe Mode War ECW. He's booking that. He's on a team with that. Let us know some feedback about what you would improve with the Universe Mode War.
If you don't like it, talk to me directly.
Yes, you can. Dinoman. He's in the comments. So you can address Dinoman with your feedback for Universe Mode War. Leave us some feedback on Living Dangerously. It's been out for 4 days as of this recording. Go. If you haven't watched it, go watch it and leave us some feedback for Living Dangerously. But yeah, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate every single last one of you. I've been your host, Coletrain. Be phenomenal and be forgotten. Dinoman, you got an intro? Got my outro, I'm sorry.
It's your boy Dinoman signing out. Sayonara. Adios. Hasta luego.
I'll leave you with a Terminator quote. Let me see if anybody gonna get this one. Hasta la vista, baby.
Well, you gotta hit his accent though. Hasta la vista, baby. Like they gotta hit that little thing. You gotta.
Wait. Hold on. One more thing before we go. Give me a little Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh no.
Give me something. Give me something. Hold on. Hurry up before we go.
What do you want me to say? Give me something. I'll say it.
Say whatever's on your mind about anything right now.
And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. What? Wait,
hold on. Say my outro in Stone Cold Steve Austin voice.
Was it be phenomenal or be forgotten?
Yeah, and remember to be glorious. I want to hear this. I want to hear this. It's gonna be great.
Wait, hold on. Remember to be phenomenal or be forgotten. And what was the last part?
And remember to be glorious.
And remember to be glorious. And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
Oh, hell yeah. See y'all later, man. Peace out.
See ya.